Alright, just to let y'all know, I'm giving away RELL's tester. All y'all gotta do is go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's very, very important to be subscribed. That will not let you claim if you're not subscribed. And join my Discord server down below. You have to follow those two simple steps and you have a chance of getting yourself RELL's tester. I'm giving away 2 gold subscriptions right now, so make sure y'all go ahead and follow those steps and you guys have a chance to get RELL's tester. Anyway, let's get right into the news and information. Alright, it's good, y'all. So basically in today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys why RELL's shouldn't be pay to play. The reason that the title is why RELL's has to be pay to play is because I'm going to be responding to a video that I seen that says RELL's has to be pay to play. I was scrolling through my YouTube feed and I seen this video by a dude I never heard of. His name is Xenopixel. By the way, he makes good videos. Go check him out. This is no hate to him. I'm basically going to be going over why his points make no sense and why RELL's won't be pay to play. But basically, I watched the video. I'm not going to waste your time by making you guys watch the video and basically reacting to it. I'm just going to summarize what he said and tell you guys why what he said is actually incorrect and won't be happening. Okay, so basically in this 8-minute video, he brought up a couple points. The first point is that most Roblox One Piece games, especially Roblox anime games in general, are mostly pay to win. He gave an example of how 2 people played Blox Fruits and the person that spends money generally gets the better items quicker just because they spent money on the 2 times money game pass. Now this is a good point. I do hate pay to win games, but at the same time, RELL's being pay to play won't solve this problem. If RELL's was pay to play, people would have to pay to play the game, and then also they'd still want to monetize the game by obviously selling game passes. Now I do understand that what your point is that if they make the game pay to play, then they will just make back the Robux they were gonna spend on game passes, and there won't be any game passes that are pay to win. And to some extent that does make sense, but at the same time it makes no sense at all. And I actually do see why you think this, but I'm going to tell you why this actually won't be happening. RELL brothers have stated themselves multiple times that what they want from RELL's is not to make the most amount of money. Their goal is simple. Their goal is basically to revolutionize Roblox and change it, and they want to be at the head of the golden age of Roblox, which is almost upon us. But anyway, his second point was basically that there will be less hackers in the game. Now this point is honestly just makes 0 sense. It makes actually probably negative sense because the game won't have less hackers. It'll just have less players, which results in less hackers. Let's just say there are 1 million people playing Blox Fruits and 50,000 of them are hackers. This means that 5% of the players that are on Blox Fruits are hackers. Now let's say RELL's was pay to play and it only had 1,000 people on the game. Then there would only be 50 hackers, which yes, this is less, but still 5% of the players are hackers. Obviously, when a game has less players and is less successful than other games, it will have less hackers than other games. This is a clear fact. So RELL's being pay to play won't actually reduce the amount of hackers. It'll just reduce the amount of players, which in turn reduces the amount of hackers. Now don't tell me that people only hack on alt accounts, because this makes no sense. People don't only hack on alt accounts. People only use like wall hacks and fly hacks and hacks that ruin the server on alt accounts, but people actually hack the game to get rewards on their main account because there's no benefit in doing it on an alt account. So in a way I do agree with you, but reducing the amount of players will obviously reduce the amount of hackers. This is true for any game, but you're basically making the game less successful and have less players in turn for less hackers, which is just basic math. So yeah, this makes no sense to me. Those were basically his 2 main points in this video, and I will tell you guys why the game definitely won't be pay to play. First off, what he's saying makes no logical sense. Why would the RELL brothers decrease the success of their game in order to appeal for a very small amount of people? Why would any new Roblox player hop on RELL's, no matter how good it looks, and spend 800 Robux, which is what you're saying is a fair price, to play a game that to them looks exactly the same as Blox Fruits or GPL? Now I understand in our perspective that looks better, but for the RELL brothers and for all the people that don't actively follow RELL's, they'll not think that spending $10 to play a Roblox game is worth it. Because you have to remember, games like Fortnite and especially Roblox are only popular because they are free. So adding a price tag to something that was advertised as free won't sit well with the mass majority of people, and in turn will result in less players on the game, which will make the game less successful and will basically block the goal of the RELL brothers. If you look at games that are free, they tend to have a lot more players, but they do still tend to make around the same money as paid games. And that's only if the games are on an average standard. Games like Fortnite, which were considered great and had great mechanics, great combat, and had something new in them, obviously popped off and made way more money than a paid version ever would. And RELL's brings a lot of new things to the table. It is a fact. That's not an opinion. It's a fact that people are more willing to spend money on games that they know are tested and good than they are to spend money on things that are brand new and never tried before. Which is why if Fortnite costed money, then no one would have bought it, because they would say, oh yeah, why would I buy Fortnite when I could just buy PUBG? Which is why they made their game free, which in turn made them more players. People would easily just say, why would I buy RELL's for $10 when I could easily play Blox Fruits or Grand Peace Online for free? From the head of the game and from the description, all these games look the same, and a new player would be way less likely to spend money on RELL's than they would to just play Blox Fruits or Grand Peace Online, which is why what you're saying doesn't really make that much sense to me. But anyway, I'm done yapping, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.